Your brain is drowning in cheap dopamine. That's not a metaphor, it's a biological reality. Every scroll, every like, every notification, every sugary drink, a little spark. A quick, easy fix. But these aren't real rewards. They are the digital equivalent of empty calories, flooding your system and leaving you feeling hollowed out and unsatisfied. You're constantly chasing the next tiny high, but it never fills you up. This relentless cycle is not just making you distracted. It is fundamentally rewiring your brain's capacity to feel genuine joy and to pursue meaningful, long-term goals. It's a silent epidemic of the mind. We live in a world engineered for addiction. The brightest minds of a generation are working around the clock, not to cure diseases, but to figure out how to keep your eyeballs glued to a screen for one more second. They've cracked the code of your brain's reward system. Every swipe, every refresh, every auto-playing video is a carefully designed hook, a little breadcrumb trail leading you deeper into a maze of instant gratification. You think you're in control, but you're not. You're a participant in a massive, uncontrolled experiment, and the cost is your focus, your motivation, and your ability to connect with the real world around you. Let's break down what's actually happening inside your head. It all comes down to a powerful little molecule called dopamine. People call it the pleasure chemical, but that's not quite right. Dopamine is about motivation. It's the chemical of seeking. It's the chemical of wanting. It's the chemical of driving you to pursue things your brain treats as survival. Food, connection, learning new things. When you accomplish something worthwhile, your brain releases dopamine. That release teaches you to repeat the behavior. It's the engine of ambition. It's the fuel for focus. It's what gets you out of bed and chasing your goals. The problem comes when we hijack this system with things that are easy, fast. That requires zero effort. Think about it. Scrolling through a social media feed, winning a level in a simple mobile game, eating a donut. Each gives a quick, reliable spike of dopamine. Your brain doesn't distinguish the dopamine from closing a huge business deal or from seeing a funny cat video. It just registers the hit. Bombard it with easy hits all day, every day, and the brain adjusts to avoid overstimulation. This is called receptor desensitization. Imagine your dopamine receptors like little satellite dishes on your brain cells, waiting for signals. In a normal life, you have lots of sensitive dishes. Small, natural rewards send strong, clear signals, like a beautiful sunset or a good conversation. Flood the system with constant, high-frequency signals from cheap sources, and the brain says, "Whoa, too much noise." It starts pulling the dishes offline. It down-regulates receptors. They become fewer and less sensitive. You can begin to reverse this process. You can give your brain the space it needs to start rebuilding those receptors and restoring its natural sensitivity. It requires a strict, disciplined intervention, a full 24-hour dopamine fast. This isn't a gentle suggestion. It's a protocol. The rules are strict for a reason. You need to create a total absence of artificial stimuli. Think of it as putting your brain in a sensory deprivation tank. For 24 hours, from the moment you wake up to the moment you wake up the next day, you live by a new set of rules. Here are the non-negotiable rules. Follow them to the letter. No cheating. No just for a minute. The goal is a complete and total break. 1. No screens. No phone. No tablet. No computer. No television. If your job absolutely requires a screen, you must time box it to the bare minimum necessary tasks. No browsing. No checking personal email. 2. No stimulating audio. No music. No podcasts. No audiobooks. The goal is to reduce incoming information. Silence, or the natural sounds of your environment, is your soundtrack. 3. No social media or junk entertainment. Do not open any apps. No mindless messaging. No gaming. No streaming video services. 4. No mind-altering substances. No caffeine. No alcohol. No nicotine. No recreational drugs. These are all powerful tools for manipulating your brain's chemistry, and they are forbidden. 5. No processed or sugary foods. No refined sugar. No junk food. No soda. Eat simple, whole foods. Plain meals. This removes the dopamine hit that comes from hyper-palatable food. 6. Limited and focused social interaction. You can talk to people in person, but keep it calm and meaningful. No idle gossip or superficial chatter. A deep, one-on-one conversation is okay. 7. Embrace boring activities. Read a physical book. Write in a journal with pen and paper. Go for a walk in nature. Meditate. Do light chores. Stretch. Or simply sit and think. This list might seem extreme. It's supposed to. The modern world is extreme in its assault on your attention. Your response must be equally deliberate. The first few hours are often the most difficult. You wake up, and the ingrained habit immediately kicks in. Reach for the phone. But today, the phone isn't there. The silence that follows is deafening. This is your first test. The initial wave of restlessness and phantom anxiety will wash over you. Your mind, accustomed to a morning jolt of caffeine and a flood of notifications, will feel sluggish and unmoored. You'll feel a powerful urge, a physical pull, to check something, to consume some piece of information. This is the craving. This is withdrawal. Instead of giving in, you will follow the protocol. Get out of bed. Drink a full glass of water. Don't turn on the radio or the TV. Make a simple, plain breakfast. No sugar-coated cereal, no pastry. Maybe some eggs or oatmeal with nothing on it. As you eat, do nothing else. Just eat. Pay attention to the texture and the simple taste of the food. Notice how different it feels to perform a single task without a screen propped up in front of you. The food itself won't provide a dopamine rush, and that's the entire point. You are retraining your brain to find sufficiency in reality. After your simple meal, it's time to engage with the world in a different way. Go for a short walk outside. Do not bring headphones. The goal here is to let natural light hit your eyes, which helps regulate your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm. By the afternoon, the initial frantic storm of withdrawal may begin to subside, replaced by a different kind of feeling, a vast, empty quiet. The world can seem muted, slow, and uninteresting. This is the void. It's the space that was once filled with 1,000 tiny digital distractions. Your job is not to run from this emptiness, but to sit with it. This is where the real work of the reset begins, something that engages your hands and requires your full, undivided attention. Maybe you can cook a simple meal, do some light gardening, or draw a picture of something in the room. These activities are profoundly human. They don't provide a spike, but a slow, steady hum of purpose. As evening approaches, prepare your environment for rest. An hour or two before you plan to sleep, begin to dim the lights. This signals to your brain to start producing melatonin, the hormone of sleep. Avoid any strenuous activity. Instead, you might take a warm shower or bath. This is the opposite of the typical evening routine of staring into a bright screen. In the final hour before bed, engage in a wind-down ritual. Read a few pages, or take out your pen and paper journal. Write down 3 things you noticed. Describe the feeling of boredom. Write down one simple, clear intention for tomorrow. This act of writing by hand solidifies the experience. Then, go to bed at a reasonable hour, in a cool, dark, and quiet room. While you are enduring the boredom and the cravings, a profound biological restoration is taking place deep inside your skull. This isn't just about feelings. It's about chemistry. It's about structure. The most important change is happening at the level of your dopamine receptors. Upregulation. They are coming back online. This process is the core of the reset. As your receptors become more sensitive again, the world starts to come back into focus. When you wake up on the morning after your 24-hour reset, the difference can be subtle, yet undeniable. It's not a lightning bolt of miraculous transformation. It's quieter than that. It's a sense of stillness, a feeling of being more present. The colors. The taste of your morning coffee, if you choose to have one, will be richer and more complex than you remember. This is the payoff. You have established a new baseline. Now you can see the matrix. Use the clarity to make one small, sustainable change. No screens for the first hour of the day. Delete the one app that is your biggest time waster. Schedule one 24-hour reset every month. Don't just read this and think it sounds interesting. Try it. Pick a day. Commit to the 24 hours. Follow the protocol strictly and see what happens for yourself. It will be difficult. It will be boring. It will be one of the most valuable things you can do. Your brain isn't broken, it's just overwhelmed. Give it one day of silence. Find out what's on the other side of the noise. Try the reset.